Splash Mac. Heute zu Gast Danny Brown, der gerade in Berlin ist. How are you doing?
What's up, man? Just chilling.
The plan today is actually that we are showing to you some videos, some related to your career, some contemporary stuff that is going on right now, and we are just interested in your opinion on that.
This was back. This was about back in 2008, maybe. And I was opening up for Black Milk at SOBs in New York. And it wasn't a pretty good show. And like I said, people didn't really care about, I don't know, they just didn't really care about hearing me rap at that time, you know. But I was a good rapper, still like I am today, you know. But look at me. I'm working hard, ain't I? But no one's like, it was like a real like dead like industry. Everybody just was standing there just look, see, like it's no like even. Yeah, I had a lot of those shows back in my day.
So still, what would you say the song, which meaning has it to your career, is pretty important in the end still though?
I mean in the sense of that song came about because I had went out to LA and I was hanging out with Johnson & Johnson, Blue and Mainframe. And Mainframe at that time was working on the Dilla project, you know? So, I mean, at the end of the, and a lot of things that happened with that project, you know? It wasn't really like an official, like, you know, a lot of bad things happened with it, put it like that. So it was kind of like a, you know, it's not really like it's like a gift and a curse type thing, you know?
Critical condition.
On the 12th of April.
How did you end up in that video? What's the story behind it?
But the guys that watch your pictures, they the same guys that did the video for Grown Up, and when they got the chance to do this video, you know, they hit me up, you know, wanted me to be involved with it, and you know, I went out to New York and shot for 8 hours straight, ate a lot of food, wore a lot of different clothes, but it was great. I did it for Bob, so it was tight, you know. That burger was really cold. None of the food was hot. Because this stuff's just been sitting out for hours for me to eat. So a lot of that stuff I literally spit right out right after the camera was off of me. So.
And do you have any special relationship to that song? Or was it more like...
Actually, that was my first time hearing that song doing it. As bad as this, I'm not like, I haven't really did my Bob Dylan like study, like, you know. I watched a lot of his documentaries and read about him more so than I heard his music, you know. But I had to learn that song, and then I learned the genius of Bob Dylan with learning that song, because when you look on the outside of the song, it means one thing. When you look on the inside, you know, it has a different meaning for everybody. So I really love that song now, you know. So shouts out to Bob Dylan.
You actually said that Yeezus was the only rap album in 2013 better or as good as yours. Like, what is special about Kanye for you?
The effort that he puts into the music that he makes, you know? And anybody that take music just as serious as I take it, you know, I gotta tip my hat to and give him respect, you know? So that's why I fuck with Kanye, you know?
Do you have the same attempt at your music, like that seriousness?
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, I put 110% effort into it, and I feel like he do the same thing too, you know? So I gotta show him love, you know?
Any plans to do a video in front of a green screen on a motorcycle?
I've done videos with green screen, but no, I don't know about a motorcycle. I can't ride a motorcycle. I don't know how to drive a car, so me trying to ride a motorcycle was far-fetched. You know what's the funny thing about this video is the facial expression. The facial expressions Kanye is really, he sells it. He really sells it for her. He crazy. He takes this shit serious. That's all I know. That's the face of a serious man, dog.
Those are some other dudes you have a relationship to.
Freddie Gibbs, this is my homie. It's my OG homie, man. It's Freddie Gibbs, man, is like one of my favorite rappers right now, man. He like, I think one of the best rappers in the Midwest, point blank. Like, you know, he is like the Indiana Pacers of the rap game right now. That's what we can say. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Gangsta Gibbs. This was a joint too, him and Madlib. I'm actually on this project, which is coming out pretty soon. You know, it's real. The song we did is real, like on some real lo-fi gutter, Madlib type stuff that you expect. Sound like it was recorded on a 4-track type stuff, you know. So, but yeah, Freddie Gibbs is the homie though. It's like one of my favorite rappers though.
So also, when you were thinking of feature parts for your album, for Old, it was clear from the beginning that he was on it?
When I made that song, I had him in mind, you know? Because I feel like he's one of the best gangster rappers out that's doing it, that's bringing, I mean, he still has like the same old school qualities as the older gangster rappers that came before him, but putting a new take on it, you know? And he rapping for the Midwest, man, you know? That story, you know, hasn't really been told. And Midwest is pretty gangster, you know what I'm saying? So we need that story to be told. And what we need to be told in the best quality too, like the East Coast and the West Coast stories was told too, even the South. So for the Midwest, I feel like Freddie Gibbs is that for us, you know?
You were on German, some broadcast program, and I heard you saying like what a love for grime you have.
Yeah. It's right here.
I swear this an ending too. And them project a ting when I'm in. Roadshow swing don't ling when I'm in. Gonna take my chance and then ring when I'm in. This roadie where the kings in my ring. And I make a boy like you ping when I'm in. Never said he can bring you when I'm in.
Being from Detroit and how much we listen to electronic music in general, you know? So even when they was doing the grime thing in the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? I felt it was a feeling to me, and I didn't even know what that feeling was, you know? But then when I met Dizzy Rascal and I had the chance to talk to him, and he was telling me like he got inspired by like DJ Assault mixtapes and stuff like that and Ghetto Tech. And that was the same thing I danced to at all the house parties. That was the soundtrack to Detroit. So it connected for me right there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know?
I mean, it's actually something where you can see when you say that you were socialized by the same music, that like the music game is pretty globalized. So
yeah. So, but you know, just being from Detroit, I mean, as far as that in hip hop, that's not really talked about, exposed. You know, it's some signs of that. If you listen to Jay Dillon, if you listen to Black Milk, you know, they put it in their music for sure, but it's just never really like brought to the forefront. You know, like right now, right now I believe it's starting to change, but it's like no new up and coming kids trying to do Ghetto Tech. You know, but it'd be tight if it was, you know, because we lost that with them, everybody trying to be rappers. But if we just get back to being Detroit, you know, rap off some Ghetto Tech, you know, we can take it back. But that's what I feel like I do in some sense, you know.
So now we come to some stuff which is simply on right now, and I would be interested in your opinion on that. That, for example, Beyoncé.
This video? Oh, this is a live performance of it, huh?
Yeah, it's actually a live performance. I
love this song. This song is great. If I was 13, I'd have probably jerked off to this song. I'd have jerked off to this video at 13.
Thinking about Beyoncé as a major artist, that's for sure, but like how she put the album out, did you follow that, and what did you think about that?
I mean, that's the type of stuff I always did. I felt like I was just talking shit. But nah, man, she at the end of the day, she helping other people, you know. Now you about to see a lot of that, you know. You just seen Kid Cudi just do it. And that's great. That's better for music, you know. Now it's not all about the big build up or this and that. Now it's just all about the music, and we all get to hear it together at one time. We all get to form our opinion at one time, and can't nobody else tell you what this sound like or what, you know, you can't, it ain't about the critics now. We all hear it at the same time, you know. And Beyonce was one of those projects everybody agreed that it was good when it first came out, you know. Look at this. This is too much for me, man. Come on, turn this, man. We can't be watching this. Drinking Hennessy? You know what I'm saying? It's getting nasty right now, man. For real. Beyonce look good. Only thing, man, I just every time about like all the songs. Like I love the Beyonce songs, but I just know she likes singing about Jay-Z. You know, if I knew she was a single woman, I would always have like infatuation that she's talking about me, and I would just have more of a connection to the songs. But I know she's talking about Jay-Z in the song. She ain't talking about me in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, you just teasing me at this point. You know, so I can't really. That's why you got to turn. You know.
What I will.
Gotta get rid. I'm looking at somebody's wife. That's Blue Mama, man. Can't be looking at Blue Mama like that, man. Come on, man. It's creepy now, man.
This is Tupac's Keep Your Head Up for wrap-up sessions.
Turn it up. I want to hear this.
Do you know it?
The berry, sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh, then the deeper the roots. I give a holler to my sisters on welfare. Tupac cares, don't nobody else care.
I like Jhene Aiko. She tight. She tight. I like her. She can sing her ass off. You know? She gonna be around for a minute. She gonna be around for a long time, man.
Were you listening to her release?
No, I can't say I really heard too much of her music. I'm not going front like that, you know. But she tight, though. Everything I heard is tight. We actually share the same birthday. She born March 16th, too. So shouts out her. We like, you know, that's that Pisces connection.
Well, so you know that, actually.
Mm-hmm. We got the Pisces connection, you know. So she the homie.
To get you what you need. Make you love it, make you want it. 'Cause baby, you are.
As I'm showing that to you, it's actually like only one of the new representatives of Chicago. Like, are you following that scene, and what do you think
Chicago
about it?
rap like crazy. I listen to more of the drill stuff though, you know. But with him and Chance and Lucky X, and you know what I'm saying, you know, they gotta have the diversity. They gotta have the balance there. It can't just be one way. You know what I'm saying? Because that wouldn't be real. You know what I'm saying? So I love what them guys doing. You know what I'm saying? That's Midwest hip hop shit right here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think the same city Kanye came from, so it's still, you know what I'm saying? Still gotta be guys that got influence from that. You know what I'm saying?
But can you explain how?
Common. You know, from Chicago, but until Chief Keef came, Chicago was known for hip hop. It wasn't not even gonna use the word hip hop, but more of a basic form of rap music than, you know what I'm saying, some trap shit, you know. So this is the authentic Chicago shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the original shit. It's Common. It's like Common, cuz.
But then at the same time, there are existing types of rap like Chief Keef. How do you explain that diversity that is going on there, which is crazy, I
What
think.
do you mean, how do you explain the diversity? In every city, everybody ain't the same kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got different types of people in every city. You just getting, they telling the stories of what they going through in the hood. They gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Them the gang bangers talking. These the guys that, you know what I'm saying? Big Mensa, you know what I'm saying? These the guys that, you know what I'm saying? These the good kids right here, man.
Well then, that's actually it.
Tight, man.
So, thank you for the interview, and I wish you a good show.
It's funny, as soon as I say, I'll throw you in the armbar with the quickness, either you with me or bitch you on the shit list, the dude comes up and he gets fucking thrown in the armbar.
Necklace floating, mash the sign of drugs, I'm flexing. Pearl necklace floating, mash the sign of drugs, I'm flexing. I'm flexing. Me steady depressed, bro. Motion boys in the VIP.